Barbara Underwood has taken charge after she was sworn in as New York's new Attorney General, replacing Eric Schneiderman, who resigned amid accusations of sexual abuse. And now she's making headlines again with a lawsuit against the president. In an interview with New York State Public Radio's Karen DeWitt for New York Now, the Attorney General opens up about taking on President Trump and tackling her new role as the chief law enforcement officer for the state of New York.
New York State Attorney General Barbara Underwood, thanks for joining us on New York Now. We really appreciate it.
I'm happy to be here.
So you've been on the job for how long now? Has it been 3 months? A year?
It's been about 7 weeks, I think.
We're laughing because it just seems like a lot has happened
Yes, it
in
has.
that time since Eric Schneiderman abruptly resigned. How has the office been coping in the days since he was forced to resign?
Very well. I think that from the moment I became Attorney General, it was my principal mission to keep everybody looking forward and put that behind us. And we had too much work to do to be slowed down by any of that. And I think I've been successful, or we've been successful. I think everybody is feeling energized by the importance of our work in this moment, and we can't waste time.
Yeah, you never expected to be taking over for this Attorney General, right?
I never expected to be Attorney General. I haven't conducted my life in a way that would lead to elected office, but I do feel very well prepared for this role because I have been helping to lead this office and other public law offices for a long time.
You've certainly been continuing the work of your predecessor and focusing a lot on issues that have given you national attention, including you're suing the Trump Foundation. Can you explain a little bit about that? You're saying, allegedly, that the whole foundation was a sham. That's what you're alleging, right?
That's correct.
What is it that you're accusing President Trump and his associates of?
This foundation used its assets to essentially settle legal obligations of various Trump businesses, a hotel, a golf course, and to fund political activities and fund the campaign of Donald Trump, and also to support the campaign of some other people. These are not appropriate uses of a charitable foundation's money.
You gained instant national attention for that. I know. The other one, the lawsuit over the forced separation of immigrant children from their parents. You're with several other state attorneys generals on that. A San Diego judge ruled that in 30 days they would have to reunify the children with the parents. I don't know how they're going to enforce that, but is your lawsuit null that now, or are you still pursuing it?
We're still pursuing it. The existence of parallel lawsuits seeking similar results is not uncommon. The San Diego judge's order hasn't been implemented. It will be litigated. We are in touch with the people in that case, and we don't regard it as competitive. We're just all trying to solve a terrible problem, or get the courts to solve a
Do you think it's
problem.
even possible to enforce what the San Diego judge has ruled?
I think that the government is obliged to try.
Yeah, and I also noticed that your lawsuit says that there's 321 of the separated children in New York State. Governor Cuomo has said he thinks the number's closer to 700. At one point, he said it might be 1,200. What is the discrepancy? Does anybody know the exact number?
It's hard to have exact numbers for this reason. There are numbers for the placement of unaccompanied minors, and there are unaccompanied minors who arrive unaccompanied, and then there are these children who arrive with their parents and are separated from their parents and are transformed into unaccompanied minors. And so my understanding is that the statistics aren't kept separately on them, and so estimates are being made.
Do you find that disturbing, though, that we don't know how many of these children are here?
Well, it is related to the basic problem that when you separate children from minors, you are doing children from their parents.
Yeah.
You are inflicting terrible harm on them, that you ought to be taking measures that will make it possible to reunite them as quickly as possible, and record keeping is part of that.
And they haven't done that, apparently.
Well, I don't know what records they have. We don't have that information in any firm form. But it doesn't really matter, does it, whether it's 300 or 1,200? It's enough children. One would be terrible. Several hundred is, and that's just New York. Our partner states in this suit each have their hundreds of children. I mean, these children have been...
Well, just the fact that the state didn't know about it, the governor didn't know about it, the New York City mayor didn't, I mean, that's kind of a disturbing thing to discover.
It is indeed, and the world really has risen up in outrage about it. It's really remarkable. It seems to cross political lines and all other kinds of lines. And we will press on with that case.
With the rest of your term, probably hear more exciting things from you in the coming weeks and months. Thank you very much for joining us.